Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys so much love. And today, your girl is going to be talking about nothing but the reality. And I know a lot of people don't like to speak about the truth because we don't either like to get judged or we don't want to be looked at a certain way. We don't want people pointing fingers or talking bad, or saying, oh, well, no one told you this or no one told you to do that. Like, come on, guys. No one is perfect. No one. But thank you guys for tuning in. Just know that I have a calling to have heart to hearts about the truth, the reality of any situation. And that's what I'm here for. Okay, guys? That's what I'm here for. Okay? So, yes, guys. One thing today, what I want to talk about today is making sure that before you do these things, before you do these things, making sure that you have your money right and your mind right. Money and mind, the two M's, money and mind. Okay, so let's talk about the mind first. Okay, because we all know that the mind is very important. You can have money, but if you don't have the right mind, like what are you going to do with the money? What are you going to do? You're going to end up spending it on things that don't serve you, that are not helping you to do anything good. A lot of times we end up having money, and what's the first thing most of us folks do? Like, we think about, oh, I want to go buy some jewelry. I want to go get my hair, my nails done. I want to go buy some clothes. Like, yeah, everyone likes to see that, right? Okay, you go shopping, right? You go shopping, you go buy all this stuff. You spend majority of your money. And then what? Like, how is all that going to bring you more income, right? That's why I say you got to have your mind right first before the money. So have your mind right. And so mind and money before you do these things. Because one of the thing is you got to make sure that, of course, your money ain't funny before you leave, like your parents' house. If you're still staying with a parent, with a grandparent, whoever you're staying with at the moment, this is for, like, really for anyone. I would say for the young folks, but really for anyone, because there's still a lot of people in situations that are still living with other people. Like, you might have somebody in their 30s still living with someone else. Yes, because it's the truth, it's the reality. Life is hard. And that's why I say you got to have your mind right and your money right before you do these things. Okay? That's what I'm here to talk about. So, having your mind right, will save you from a lot of stuff. Okay? Because our actions have consequences. Okay? I know you've probably heard people tell you that your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle, or somebody, or probably not. But our actions do have consequences. So you have to be very careful with what you do and with what you say. It all has consequences. Remember that you are an infinite being having a temporary human experience. Okay? So while you're here having a human temporary experience in this world, you need to make sure that you do have your mind right and your money right. Okay. So you have your mind right and your money right before you end up doing these things, which is moving out of your parents' house, or moving out, trying to go live on your own, right? A lot of people, you grow up, you start like to feel like you're grown, like you can handle life, whatever comes your way, everything's going to be good. You don't really think about what's really out there, what could really happen. But you just at a moment in your life where you just feel grown and you think you can just do it all by yourself. So that's why I say before you leave, you want to have, I would say, based off my experience, I would say at least have 5 years of savings before you move to being on your own. Before you move out to wanting to be on your own, at least have 5 years of savings to back you up, just in case. You never know what can happen. You never know. At the moment, yes, we don't think about like, oh, what can happen in a year, 2 years, 3 years. You don't never know. Okay. Um, it can be anything from, like from getting the education to wanting to buy something that you have to waste thousands. And that's why I say you want to have some money saved up, at least 5 years of savings. Now, a lot of people might be like, oh, that's going to take too long, all that other stuff. They're going to make up excuses. All right. But you don't want to learn the hard way. And if you do, well, I don't know. Okay. I wish you the best. Um, but 5 years of savings just to back you up, just to have. You never know. Okay. So before you move out, you want to have 5 years of savings. Okay. And you also want to read the book of knowledge, which is the Bible. Don't, 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 don't stay watching this video. I'm going to tell you why. I know a lot of times people hear the Bible and they just want to run, especially a lot of, well, I was going to say young, but not even young folks, just any folks. Um, this book contains a lot of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding about the life, the world that we are in today. Yes, that's what this Bible is for. It contains a lot of knowledge and it's here for everyone. It's here for me, it's here for you, it's here for everyone to read. I'm going to say, like, how we went to school? We had books, we learned, we studied, we took a test, we either passed or we either flunked. That's what the Bible, okay? You got to learn. You got to read the Bible. Their test is, you're going to have some tests in your life, So that's what I say. It's very important to read the Bible. And another thing, I said two, but here's three, okay? Another thing, before you jump into a relationship and not really thinking about what could happen, because a lot of times, we all know there's a lot of us folks out here that's gone into relationships, and within 3 to 6 months, the girl is pregnant. And we didn't even get to know the guy through all seasons. Through all seasons, because it's very important to get to know someone through all seasons. Why? Because you want to know what they're capable of. You want to know what they're not capable of. You want to know what are their goals. How do they really see life? What do they want out of life? Are they good people? Are they bad people? Do you want that? Those are things that you have to talk about, and a lot of times that don't get talked about when you're meeting someone in a relationship. A lot of us know that we get into relationships and we just know that, oh, I like you, he liked me, oh, she looked good, he looked good, And those are the little things that we're only focusing on. It's so much more to it, guys. It's so much more. Okay. So, yes, within 3 to 6 months, a lot of young girls, women get pregnant. And then all of a sudden, you're having relationship problems. And now you're a single mom. You're a single mom. You're a single parent. Okay. That's why I say you never know what's going to happen. And it's always good to at least have 5 years of savings saved, of your income saved. You can do it. I know you can. You just got to put your mind to it. That's why I say you got to have your mind right. Okay. Because you never know what can happen. And yes, guys, the reason why I like to have these heart to hearts and let everyone know that I have this calling to let everyone know, to let you know, because I wish I could have heard some of this stuff back then, when I was a teenager, growing up. Okay? For real. Like really. That's why I just feel the calling to, have heart to hearts about the reality, the truth. Okay? So remember, um, have your mind right, have your money right before you want to do any of these things, because it's a big responsibility trying to move out on your own, rent, bills, food, car. If you don't have a car, you want to get a car, you need to have insurance, you need to have a driver license. You have to buy hygiene products, cleaning products. You want to buy furniture, you know, and then if you end up having kids, you're not just taking care of yourself, now you're taking care of the kids you have. And then if you're a single parent, all that responsibility is on you. Then who's going to take care of your kids when you go to work, when you got to go to work? Yeah, a lot of people, post on YouTube and they make it look so good, so perfect. Um, But remember, they're just showing you parts of whatever they want to show you. Just like how I am right now. You don't know what's going on over there in the other room. You're not going to know what's going on once I'm off this video, once I end this video. Yeah, guys. But that's why I like to have heart to hearts and to let you know that it's real. It's real. It can get real tough out here if you ain't got your mind right and your money right. And if you haven't read that book of knowledge, which is the Bible, that's the book of life. Just like how you went to school to learn, you got to pick up that Bible, like it or not, want to or not. And if you don't, you're going to learn the hard way. And learning the hard way has a lot of consequences that are very painful. Okay? So, yes, guys, for now, that's all I want to talk about. That's all I want to let you guys know. Stay tuned for more videos because I do have a lot more to share with you guys. A lot more heart to hearts. Thank you guys so much. Love. Take care.